What a crazy end to this crazy week. Every index is green. The market's just like, Delta what? Delta who? Lambda what? Don't care. We are in a market, I believe, where there is so much money that, quite frankly, even though the market feels overvalued, I think the market's kind of like, yeah, okay, so what? Maybe it's a little bit pricey. I got to park my tendies somewhere because I don't want to have a bunch of cash sitting around. And quite frankly, the banks are having the same problem. People make videos about this. I think most folks, and I'm not professing to understand it as well as I'm sure people in the actual systems do, but people make videos about the reverse repo crisis, and they're like, oh my gosh, look at all this reverse repo money or whatever. All it is very simple. I'll make it so simple. All it is banks having so much money that they're getting a tiny little yield over at the Federal Reserve by depositing their money with the Fed. That's it. Reverse repo in a nutshell. So this is a yield starved market, a market that's almost potentially just confused with what to do because we things are so high, but they keep going. So I just can't help but look and go, well, I guess we'll take the tendies along the way, but we'll be safe about it. That's the way I'm playing it. And I think that's prudent. I don't like to be all in a market like this. When it's like May 12th, it's like, okay, yeah, I'll go all in on that. That's fine. But boy, oh boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some of the sticks here. Let's see what we've got. So we've got mining companies. Well, obviously, bit mining here just skyrocketing into the close, 19%. We've got Microvast up 12%. Microvision's up 12.8%. Hut 8 Mining, it broke over $6 today, which was amazing. You even got Marathon Digital, 9.41%. Unreal, just so incredible. Robinhood ran almost as high as 15% at one point today. I think it was early in the day. We hit like $61. I did sell a few more covered calls right here-ish, like this spot right here. So obviously, those of you in the stocks and psych group, you know that because you got an alert. But I just wanted to mention that here, that I did take advantage of some of the technicals I was seeing here. We were above the VWAP. We got a nice push, and I thought, hey, you know what? Here's a nice opportunity. Obviously, we've traded down a little bit, but hey, this could still run. I still have some shares that I do not have covered yet, but at these, like especially over 60, I like covered calls. Let's just say. Okay, so FireEye, which of course, if you want to join that course, check out the Stocks and Psychology Money Group or any of the courses linked down below. There's a coupon code down there. I do want to be clear because somebody was asking me like, hey, haven't we had a 40% off coupon code before? It doesn't matter. The price goes up. Over the last 4 months, the price has gone up $150. So like just full transparency, the price moves. So it's just, I think sometimes nuance is missing from what folks see, and then they leave nasty comments without like comprehending what's actually happening. I feel like, what is it? JFK had a quote. It's easier to have an opinion, or it's more comfortable to have an opinion than to go through the pain of thought, or something like that. I'm sure I totally butchered that, but basically he's saying like, it's hard to think sometimes. It's pretty easy to have an opinion though. I thought it was a great quote. I loved it. Anyway, Peloton dropping about 5.86% here, with Redfin also down, and so is Wayfair. I find this, and even Teladoc, I find this sort of cyclical this rotation in favor of the recovery stocks very interesting. We know that recovery stocks have fallen on fears of Delta, but they're already recovering, and we're just getting started with Delta. So, I'm a little torn. I'm torn. I mean, I like that SoFi is up at 1666, but I'm torn because I'm thinking to myself, is the market trying to pretend that, okay, we priced in Delta, Carnival Cruise Lines almost got to, Biden just extended a pause on student loan payments through January. Congratulations if you had a, excuse me, student loan. That looks like that just came through. Yep. Actually, through January 31st, final extension of the freeze of Fed loan payments. So it's just Fed student loan payments. Final extension, they say. Okay. Okay, I haven't heard that one before. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So let's look, for example, let's look at cake. Let's just try to understand this for a moment. Okay. So you got cheesecake here. It's at 43.68. Okay. It was in the 30s not that long ago. Let's go to the day chart here and explore. So actually, no, never mind. I was wrong with this one. It only went down to 42.29 here recently. It's actually been a while since it was down in the 30s. But anyway, the point is we're at these low levels here, right? And this is sort of, in my opinion, the market saying, okay, like all of this evaporation of value here is delta pricing in. I just think we're just getting started with the fear. We're just getting started with the lockdowns, the mandates, and all of that. The Economist had a piece today. I wonder if I could find it. Vax. It was about Vax. Man, where was it? It was a good one. But basically, maybe it was a tweet. I'll try to find it really quick. The Economist had this chart basically showing the people that like last 18% of folks who don't want to get vaccinated, they're digging their heels in despite the Delta, which I like. It's fine. Like I'm a fan of personal choice as long as people are fully educated. But I really wanted to find that chart. Oh, did I find it? No, that's climate. Darn it. Oh well, I'll keep looking for it in a minute. But anyway, it was something to that. Is that it? No, I can't find it. Whatever. I'm overlooking for it. But anyway, so you know those are obviously things that could extend fears on this essentially recovery here for recovery stocks and potentially push them down further, which I believe that they would be pushed down further. So I'm a little bit surprised in the rally in the last couple days. I imagine the Russell's doing well right now, but anyway, yeah. So all right. Okay. Yeah, everyone's chatting. Okay, there's a lot going on over here. All right, so let's NASDAQ lower for first time in 5 sessions. See, NASDAQ is heavy tech, and we are getting that tech rotation away or down, that down rotation on tech or higher valuations because of that massive jobs report, which yesterday, if you watched my video, which was watched before Friday, August 6th, you would have seen my warning on this exact thing, which is one of the reasons I've been selling covered calls. Let's see, Tesla right now. See Tesla, look at that. Tesla just dropped below 700. You know, I sold about 55 Tesla calls. Also alerts I sent out in Stocks Psychology Money. But beyond that, the course, beyond just the alerts, okay, people love the course too, like the live streams and things like that, the private lives. Those are very useful as well. I don't want to downplay those, but anyway, you know where the coupon is. So it's very interesting. Okay, so let's understand this a little bit, because earlier we also talked a little bit about the crypto rally. It looks like in the last, here on a 30-minute chart, we've kind of just been, we had our whales come in. This was about when we did a video talking about this sort of whale movement here. And we've really just kind of been consolidating, but slightly to the upside here, which is generally not what you think of when you think of consolidation. But volume going down, you're not seeing that crazy volatility. Wow, Shift Technologies up 3%. JP Morgan's up 2.75. Solar's up. Wow. Carnival, okay. Carnival's at $23. Not bad. But Sunrun all the way down to down 9% here. Zillow and Redfin, a little confused as to why they're getting just wrecked over here. Okay, hold on. There we go. Best investment ever. Oh, well, I thank you for saying that. Okay, Kevin. Let's see. I'm very comfortable in my current role, but like real estate and got an offer inside sales and end-to-end non-QM business. Okay, all right. So like commercial style loans and selling those loans. I understand. Yeah. Well, you're missing big details here. And that's how much money you're going to make. Where are you going to make more dollars? And I know it's not all about money. But would an extra $30,000-$40,000 change your life a little bit? Give you a little bit more money a little bit more raw chicken to put into the tendy machine? So I'm a big fan of seeing if you can grow. And if this is a growth opportunity, maybe take it. But, you've got to have the right mindset. If you're already questioning whether you should do it because you're comfortable, well, I mean, maybe that's not right for you, right? I personally purposefully try to always be uncomfortable because comfort doesn't make you want to go that extra because you don't have to. Oh, I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. It just depends on your lifestyle and what your goals are. So anyway, sorry, long answer. Okay, Robinhood sitting around 7.8%. Bitcoin about to break 43,000 here. Macy's is up 6%. And Macy's actually hasn't even been hit that hard. Out of all the recovery plays, Macy's just kicking butt here. Macy's even doing slightly better than Nordstrom's here. Jeez, Macy's. Wow. Yeah, it was one of my first credit cards I ever got. I was buying ties for real estate. And just ask again, free flow. I didn't mean to miss it. Wasn't it about the coin options? I thought I saw that. But anyway, Macy's was one of the first credit cards I got because it was in store. And they're like, oh, well, if you get a credit card, we'll let you stack your 30% off coupon. And we'll give you another 10% with your credit card off your ties. Because I was buying a bunch of ties. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like $20 for filling out a piece of paper. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's just say I don't have a Macy's card anymore. Okay. All right. So SoFi almost 4% here. I'm a grind markets mindset kind of guy, but I need to get back to my uncomfortable being comfortable. I understand. That is a personal thing. Yep. Next Wednesday on Coinbase. Let's go ahead and take a look at Coinb. Oh, it kind of just softened here. Only 1.49%. That's boring. That's boring. Yeah, you're gonna have to evaluate those benefits. I don't know, 8K. I don't know. But maybe you have the potential. More potential. All right, so let's see what the news is. It's been a little. Okay. What's this? CNBC super heist. Okay. So Amazon resumes mask mandate in warehouses as COVID Delta variant spreads. 70% of New York voters say Cuomo should resign. SEC approves NASDAQ's plan to boost diversity on corporate boards. Well, this is interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, sorry. It's a little boring. It's been a slow news day. So what we got over here? EUXO. See, this is the kind of fear we need for the stock market to fall. Not people. Nobody wants this. Anyway, I think you know what I mean. EU expected to discuss reimposing travel curbs on the US. The European Union is likely discussing reintroducing travel restrictions on visitors from the US next week as cases rise. The US breached the threshold to be included among non-EU countries that enjoy unrestricted travel into the bloc. Ooh. Well above the limit of no more than 75 new COVID cases per 100K. Interesting. Transatlantic split. Okay, what else? See? The drama coming, then the shutdowns, the border shutdowns come, then more mandates, then some lockdowns, and then who knows what that's going to do. All right, Kaplan seems to have a little bit more of a level head here compared to the other Fed board members who are freaking out. Fed Kaplan. Fed Reserve should start tapering its asset purchases sooner rather than later in a gradual manner, arguing that the massive bond buying is leading to excessive risk-taking. I would be supportive of adjusting these purchases soon, but once we start the adjustment process, I would probably prefer to have it be more gradual. Okay, so also interested in tapering sooner, but then a slower once we start. Let's listen in over here.
I'm also just wondering, Chris, I guess I can direct this to you. What do you think really happens to stocks once the Fed comes out and makes it clear that it's going to start tapering? Forget about a rate hike. I want to know if the market's going to be able to even withstand a taper tantrum.
Scott, I think we need to remember, and you've done a good job covering this the last 3, 4, 5 months, that most stocks have already corrected. The only part of the index that has not corrected are the really big weights. The average energy is down 15, the average industrial is down 15, the average bank went down 10 or 12. So I think the areas of the market that would be most surprised by a taper here have actually already discounted that over the last 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, I agree. I think the taper is discounted, aka priced in. But what's not priced in is the Delta surge, I believe. Hawaii, masks. Oh, see, folks, I'm telling you, the FUD is coming, and it's going to get worse. This is exactly the kind of FUD right here on screen right now that's going to freak people out more. Hawaii, masked and vaccinated, still falls prey to Delta. Most comprehensive mask mandates and highly effective vaccine campaign. Despite that, COVID cases are climbing with a ferocity that's outstripping every other state. Hawaii recorded 655 new cases, a record since the beginning of the pandemic. Test positivity rates surged to the highest in a year at 6.9%. Hawaii, people are going to the hospital, unvaccinated people in Hawaii. Okay. Well, I do believe that. I do believe you're more likely to go to the hospital if you don't have a vaccine. 7-day average cases are up 107% in the past week. The steepest rise, okay, got it. Average daily hospital admissions have more than doubled in the past week to about 22. Okay. Until recently, they stood out as a success story. Its case spikes were manageable thanks in part to a strict policy that required new arrivals to self-quarantine or show a negative test. Wow. Well, Delta ruined that. Vaccine coverage in Hawaii is among the highest in the nation. 72% has had at least one dose. Wow. See, I'm telling you, this is the stuff. Back to office being postponed until 2022 is another narrative. Yep. Sure. Yeah. No, this is the kind of stuff that you want to watch for. And it's going to be a ramp up, you know. We're going to see this FUD just like a roller coaster. And then Kevin goes bye. That's what we're looking for. You know, you could plan, right? It doesn't mean it's definitely going to happen that way, but you know, all right. So, Robinhood Market 7.7, Hut 8 Mining almost 10%, very nice. Macy's good. Virgin Galactic doing pretty well here after they started talking about wanting to sell seats for like what, 450 grand? Kind of cool. SoFi 1671. Told you folks that nobody believed me when I'm like, guys, 1471. That's where we're heading. We're heading to like 1471 or whatever. Like, yes, because it happened many times before. So it's like, this should work. And so this is where I've been buying. That was fun. Now I'm not anymore. Okay. Next. What's next? I guess what's next is maybe looking at losers in the bell. Oh, the bell's next.
Part of the year.
Here we go. Welcome to the end of the week. We have the Dow up 0.4%, the S&P up 0.16%, NASDAQ Technologies down 0.41%, and the Russell 2000 with our recovery stocks up 0.54%. Let's listen to what Sarah has to say.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, to Closing Bell, I'm Sarah Eisen here with Scott Wapner today, who's in for Wilfred Frost. Take a look at how we finished up the day on Wall Street.
I already covered it, Sarah. I beat you to it. Okay. So, well, there we go. That is the close. Some incredible moves here, especially in anything crypto related. Holy moly! I partially think that Robinhood is somewhat momentuming back today as well because of crypto. It is a destination where a lot of people do buy cryptocurrencies. Let's see here. Okay. And we have Zillow, Redfin, Fisker, Peloton. Yeah, okay. Wayfair, Emrin, Workhorse, $10. Yeah, Wayfair. I'm still looking for opportunities. I got out of Peloton, not all the way, but a good chunk, and I can't help myself. I'm just waiting for better deals. Like, give me Peloton 79 again. That was a really nice trade. I like that. When the lawsuits and all that stuff was going on, ooh, I loved it. Okay. Palantir, Upwork. Huh. Okay. I mean, that's an incredible day. After hours, I don't think we have any earnings today. Probably no earnings today. It's Friday. So let's see here. Earnings. I'm going to double check if we have earnings today. We'll take a peek at some other news. Keep in mind, if you have not yet taken advantage of downloading the Meet Kevin app, download the Meet Kevin app. Go to challenge in the bottom right corner. Even if you just share one thing and upload one screenshot, you are entered to go on a private jet with me to Vegas, and we'll have a fun time. Obviously, hotel will be included. Food will be included, things like that. The private jet fee will be included. But the goal is the more y'all share, whether it's my shorts, my TikToks, my tweets, my Instagram, I don't care. Upload a picture, and obviously we'll go through winners and make sure. But it's a random weighting for winners. So Meet Kevin in the Android or Apple store. No, I'm not doing leaderboards because it's random weighting. We have the leaderboards, but I don't want anybody to feel discouraged because, quite frankly, I would not be surprised. There's going to be one person who uploads for like 1 or 2 days and they end up winning. Anyway, okay. So, but obviously, the more you do, the greater your odds. Okay. Arcimoto going up in the after hours here. There are no earnings today, by the way, for Friday the 6th. There's nothing. That's pretty typical. Our big earnings days are usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Corsair Gain. I actually think that's pretty awesome because then people can like get out for like an early Friday. I mean, who wants to do an earnings call at like 5:30 p.m. on a Friday, right? So, yeah, that's something that I think of. Okay, anyway, so well, let's see here. Okay. End phase 177. I mean, I wouldn't mind to see some of these guys rotate down a little bit more because then we can get some more deals. But it's going to be a bit. Disney's pretty expensive right now too. Wynn's at 98. I like Wynn, but I'd like for them to get a lot lower. Yeah, you could share my $1 million challenge where I'm trying to debate the governor. Yeah, this is a very slow news day, with the exception of Biden and the student loans. That's pretty cool for students. But otherwise, no real other news here. So, okay, well, I guess that does it. Get your 40% off coupon code link down below. Price does go up over time. Again, it went up over $150 in just the last, 4 months or something like that. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, folks. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.